A very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I have cycled into the port of Parikia here on the island of Paros because in this beautiful morning I'm planning to take you into a journey on the beautiful island of Santorini. It is quite early and it's quite breezy. However, the wind doesn't blow so hard as the last couple of days. We had a little bit of rain and a little bit of wind and thundering and lightning and stuff like that, so it was quite a storm. I see the sea is calmer today, and I assume it will be no problem for the ferries to sail into the Santorini. From Paros, from here, from this port to Santorini, it will take, we will sail for about 4.5 hours, so it's quite a journey. If you didn't know, yes, the Santorinians, they have a local football club. They are playing in Cyclades League. I don't know exactly what level is that in the Greek football, but they have promised me a signed team shirt for the charities, and I'm very grateful for that. So I'm looking forward to attend their training session and to find out a little bit more about their small club on the small island, but beautiful island. I'm gonna visit Oya and Fira and stuff like that, so we will discover how Santorini looks in winter. It's January, right? So I'm looking forward to that. So this seems to be our boat, our ferry to Santorini. Quite busy, even in winter time. It's a lot of traffic. I'm gonna take my stuff, so okay. So we are checked in. Let's see how our economy class looks like. So a German beer. Some fries with chicken. That will be my lunch for today.
Περάστε τις όλες σας πιο πίσω από την πλάτη σας και μέσα στην πόρτα.
and gentlemen, we're arriving in port of Santorini. Well, I'm in the port of Santorini, but the hard part is that I have to bike all the way up there to reach those cliffs. So let's prepare for that climb. Seems quite a challenge. The road is also busy with all these cars that came off of the boat. I have done the first part of the climbing. It was challenging with so many cars and vehicles, but I still have a lot to go. I mean, look at all these cliffs, and I have to reach the top. Thanks God the bike is strong enough. I mean, it's a mountain bike, so but it's so beautiful. I need to be very careful, so I won't be able to film much while I'm climbing the mountain because of the traffic, but yeah, let's do this. I want to catch the sunset from up there. Okay, I have done, I think, a third of the climbing, but still have a lot to go. I just stopped a little bit to give priority to the vehicles, but I'm ready to jump back on the bike and get up there. A little bit left. I just wanted to take this shot with the ferry leaving the port of Santorini. Beautiful, beautiful view. I just can't believe it. I made it to the top, almost. I have a few hundred meters left. It has been tough, even with the battery. It has been very tough. I have a little bit to reach Fira, the capital of Santorini. I thought Paris is up and down, a lot of hills and mountains, but Santorini, I'm so lost. I will better get my, as you can see, I don't use any GPS. I thought the map should suffice, but so many hotels and villas, it's difficult to find mine. But I'm pretty sure I'm around it. Last time I have checked, the mobile was saying 600 meters, so I'm trying to orientate myself. It's January, but still plenty of tourists and cars and traffic and open tavernas and stuff like that, restaurants, hotels. I found it. It took me a while, but I'm here now. Oh guys, what a journey! It was really tough to get from the port up here in Fira, but I'm finally here, and the guys here at the hotels, they've been fantastic. I mean, they offered me a very good deal for the room. It's a very nice hotel, a nice villa, and they gave me a room for 25-26 euros. So that's really cheap, because in summer a room like this will cost maybe 180-200 euros here in Santorini. So I'm really grateful for the big discount I have got, and for the fact they allow me to take the bike inside. I didn't want to look disrespectful. They didn't have a big yard outside, so they told me I can take the bike in. I didn't want to look disrespectful because they already gave me a good discount, and I didn't want to get this dirty bike inside my room, but it's not mine, so I will not take any chances. I will keep it here until tomorrow. Now I'm gonna take a shower and perhaps explore by foot a little bit the city of Fira, the village of Fira, the center of Santorini Island. Hopefully we'll find something to snack on, and then have some rest. It's a long day tomorrow. Done with the shower. Let's find something to eat. Plenty of options. There are plenty of restaurants that are open. Well, it's Santorini. It's Santorini, and Santorini has an international airport. And guess what? I have seen right here an Indian restaurant. Jaipur Palace. It has been a while since I had a very good masala. Let's see if it's open. Hello and good morning from Fira, capital of Santorini. I was quite unable to film anything else more yesterday. I was so tired after the 8 hours long trip. So today we're gonna explore Fira, and maybe I'm gonna cycle a bit into, I call it Oya, but I think the right pronunciation is Ia. It's famous for its sunsets. But first, let's see what Fira has to offer, as our day is quite short. Well, this island is so steep that they have to use the donkeys to get all the construction materials into some places. Even myself with the bike, if I want to hike all these hills, I will be unable to do so because there are so many stairs. Actually I can do it, but then I have to carry the bike myself on my back. But the view is absolutely stunning. So as you could see, I cannot take those streets by bike, a lot of stairs. They cannot even use the cars here. They have to use the mules, the donkeys. There are plenty of beautiful places on the island. The internet is full of beautiful pictures. It's plenty to explore. Some people are coming here, spending a week or so, and do their vlogs and stuff like that. It's not my case. I'm here only for a day. So I'm here to grab the signed shirt from Santorini Football Club, and then I will take the next island. But that will happen later today. Until then, of course, I want to take you on this short tour in Fira. I've been into an Orthodox monastery. I have been now earlier in a Catholic monastery, and seems they have a Dominican monastery as well. But everything is locked up. So this Santorini doesn't look with the summer Santorini, when you have not so much place to move on those streets. They're packed with tourists. Okay, I have seen some postcards. My favorite. I have seen a donkey. I don't know what to pick now. They're all so beautiful. So I am on the central stadium on Fira, capital of Santorini. However, Santorini Football Club, they will not train here tonight. They will train on another stadium in a small village. I think it's called Kamari or something like that. I have to check my emails. And they will train there at 6:30 this evening. So I'll have to cycle down there to Kamari, which is on the other side of the island. I think we can see it actually from here. I'm not quite sure. No, not really. It's really on the other side of the island, at the edge of the island actually. Yes, I wanted to show you a little bit their main stadium here on Santorini. It doesn't look bad, but the facilities I think are quite okay, but the pitch is quite used. It's actually terrible. I think it's one of the reasons they are not playing and they are not training here any longer. Perhaps it's time to replace the playing surface. The Astro, it doesn't look great. So in 2020, as far as I understood, this club and this club and another 3 clubs on the island merged together and formed Santorini 2020 Football Club. Such a beautiful place. I think this is my favorite place. So many types of beers, both local and international. A Red Donkey Santorinian beer sounds very local and very red. I think I'm gonna try. So guys, I'm gonna tell you a silly and a funny story at the same time about Santorini, my first visit here, and my first one and the only one at that point, back in, I think it was 12, 13 years ago. I was in London with some football related work. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. You're welcome. So I was, as I said, I was in London after dinner in a pub. I had a beer. I had 2 beers. I get a beautiful picture on my WhatsApp. Hi, talking to the camera. Thank you. Thank you. So the Red Donkey. Let's give it a try. Santorinian beer, cheers. So let's try again. I've been in this pub in London 12, 13 years ago. I'm trying to be very short here, as my meal should arrive quite soon. So I'll try to make the long, silly, stupid, funny story short. I was in London many years ago, 12 or 13 years ago. I was in London in a pub after a long day. It was a rainy day. It was late September or beginning of October, as I remember. So I was sitting in London in a rainy day, drinking my beer. and I'm getting on my mobile, on my WhatsApp, I'm getting a very beautiful picture, sunny picture with a beautiful Aegean Sea on the back, with a big nice swimming pool. And I asked this friend of mine, I said, where are you? And he said, well, I'm in Santorini. I said, wow, the beautiful weather and stuff like that, so we had a little bit of chat. But after I had another 2 or 3 beers, I just decided to give her a big surprise and to knock at her hotel door next day. So what have I done? I went on my mobile, I used the Sky Scanner, I booked a flight to Santorini. I went later on in a nightclub, in a club in London. My flight was 6 o'clock in the morning. I said it's no point for me to go to sleep at midnight all the way. I'm going to sleep 2, 3, 4 hours and wake up, have a shower, go to the airport. So I said it will make it worse. So I stayed in the club, I think, until 2 or 3 o'clock. I went to the hotel, I had a shower, I packed my stuff, I went to the airport. I was at the airport about 4:30. I went into that plane. I had in the airport another glass of prosecco or so. I had another few beers in the flight. And finally, when I'm landing in Santorini, I see all these strange announcements in a strange language, which is strange written letters and stuff like that. So I was so dizzy after a long night, after a party night and after a long trip, and I didn't realize where I am. I thought, because for me Santorini at that time, I was so young and silly. For me, Santorini sounded very Italian, so I thought, I was 100% sure it's in Italy. So I have seen all these strange letters, and in my mind I said, okay, maybe it's perhaps a lot of Russians with money, a lot of tourists from Russia spending money here. So perhaps Italian put all these letters in announcement in Russian, so they can understand as well. To make them feel more comfortable and more welcome. And anyway, I went to the passport control and I went into the first taxi and I started talking Italian to the driver. And he looks at me very strange and he say, English, please? I said, I was still talking Italian to him, because I'm pretending I'm very good at speaking Italian, and he's trying to convince me he cannot speak Italian. And I said, what are you doing here in Italy? Why are you working in Italy if you cannot speak it in Italian? It took me about 5 minutes to understand that I'm not in fucking Italy, to understand I'm in fucking Greece. I was so embarrassed. I didn't understand why the Greek driver would not speak Italian. It was stupid, long, silly, and funny story about my youth. I have got my meal, my octopus. So good. So this is a larger map of Santorini. I'm in Fira, and later on I have to get to the training center of Santorini Football Club here in Kamari. So it will be a little bit to cycle, uphill and downhill, but it's no problem. After the experience I had yesterday, my legs are ready.
Okay, cycling into Kamari's to take our match worn shirt from Santorini Football Club. Kalimera! Kamari, 3.5 kilometers, let's go. I have seen a wine museum or a winery or so to visit, but apparently it's supposed to be on my way. I cannot see it. Oh, I think I found it. But I have a feeling it's quite closed. There it is. I couldn't be luckier than that. The wine museum is closed for the whole month of January. Well, I'm not surprised. I've seen another winery, another wine museum. Let's see if we have better luck here. Let's see if we have more luck here. I don't think so. Everything is locked. Seems everything is locked for ages. But seems to be a nice place when it's open. I guess in summer, when the tourists hit the island, might be beautiful. Calibera. Back on the busy road to catch the training of Santorini Football Club. Hit the road, Jack. I think there are so many beautiful places to visit on the island in the summers. This is another winery, one of the most popular here in the Cyclades. Finally, some good roads. I have finally found that stadium in this place called Calamari or Kamari or whatever it's called. But I'm a bit too early, so I decided to check out this beach. It's not a sandy one, it's It's a lot of stones, but the views are incredibly beautiful. It's quite wild out here. Hello from Santorini Stadium in Kamari. Bad news. The good news is I have got the shirt for the charity. The bad news is I had a small accident with the bike. My vlogging camera, my Sony camera, is into pieces. My phone, it's also broke, same as my shoulder and my arm. They're also hurt, so I don't know how I'm gonna cycle back to the hotel, 20 kilometers, but yes, a sad evening. I'm happy I have got the shirt, but breaking my camera and my phone. The phone, I hope, seems I can still use it. It's just some displays issues, but my shoulder and my arm, they're not in great shape, while the bike seems to be also in I don't think I have broke anything, only the rear light, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I have seen so far, but I will pedal back to the hotel and I will see if the bike is good to ride still. And later on I have to check my health, I mean my shoulder. So I'm trying to close the vlog here. I have tried to use the phone for all this ending. I will see how I can edit it. I have never used the phone for vlogging, so thank you everyone, have a nice day.